Hello everyone, thank you for viewing and welcome to Enjoy Life with Charlotte Felix. Today we will be showing how SPY traded on July the 12th, 2024. Now if you are viewing this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, Enjoy Life with Charlotte Felix. Now as you look at this chart, you see I am trading SPY, which is a ETF, and so this is SPY, the S&P 500, and we are trading on a 5-minute candle. And so I am putting my cursor showing you the 5-minute candle. So what this means is that each candle that you see is 5 minutes that has passed. If you can follow my cursor, you see that the market opened up at 8:30. So we see that we open up with a red candle, okay, and our next candle was a green candle. And so when we open up, we see we can point to the type of this wick. And so as you see this dotted line that's going across, we probably opened up like at 5:57.90. And remember, this is Friday, July the 12th, 2024. And so after this 5-minute candle finished, the next candle was green. Okay, make sure you're looking at my cursor. And so what the traders are doing, they're trying to figure out if this market is going to go up or going to go down. In other words, will the bulls take over or will the bears take over? And as we look at this 5-minute candle, there's a red candle. And you see the time is 8:40 a.m. Okay, so the sellers tried to take it down, but they didn't get a chance to take it down. Why? Because we see that the next candle is a green candle. And after this green candle, which the time is 8:45, so another 5 minutes has passed, we see that the bulls took over. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 5-minute candles before we see any type of seller activity. Okay, and so if you look at my lines that I have, if you come down here, you see my cursor, and you see this white line, I have a point that I have pointed out, and I have some writing set here that says if clear higher, it will be bullish. Okay, maybe the market will go up, and that's what happened at this next candle right here. And so we cleared this line 557.64, and yes, the bulls did take over and brought it up until this red candle. This looked like a little hammer candle. And so what happened is the sellers tried to take it down, but they had no success, even though that next candle was a red candle as well. The next 5-minute candle was red as well. But how did I know that it was going to still go up? One is that this candle did not pass this candle. Okay, and so yes, the next candle was the green candle, and yes, the bulls took over and they brought it all the way up. And as you look, I have this written right here at this line. They brought it all the way up after 560.26, and so the bulls had it as well, and they took it all the way up to this line. When they took it up to this line, it could have reject right here, and this is why I had that line there. But we see that the sellers still had a hard time. What time is it? It is 9:55 a.m. So we see that the sellers still had a hard time to take over. Okay, and they did not take over because we see that the next candle was green, and it went up even higher, and then it went up a little more higher, and we see that the seller stepped in at this point at 10:15 and also tried to take it down as well, but they did not have any type of success. So we are still bullish on this chart, on this 5-minute chart, and we see they had somewhat of a battle right here. You see this double top right here, and so as we reached this pivot point right here, and this is at, I'm following that dotted line, this is at 561.74. We see there was many times the seller tried to take it down. 1030, okay, they tried to take this down, but we see that it came back up, and this is why this is showing a green candle. And we see that next candle is also green, but it was still at this pivot point right here, okay, that they could not pass for a while, this point. And so we see the next candle is red, and the next candle is still red at 10:50 a.m. And so they did successfully brought it down somewhat. But as we go and see that they did not pass this line right here, if they passed it, they passed it only a small wick right here, that showing that they did pass it, but they didn't go any further. So we see that there are red candles here, and we see this green candle is green, but it once was red. And so we see that they did take it down here, and then we see somewhat this double bottom right here. Okay, and so we see that next candle was green, and the next candle, two candle was green, and then they had a little battle right here. But see that this last candle was red that I have my cursor on, and so they could not go under beyond this candle. So that then I knew that the bulls was gonna hold on to it. Okay, and we see that that's what happened. Even though they had two more candles that tried to bring it down, they were not successful. So we see that the bulls are still in control, and not only that, the bulls took it all the way up, okay, to one of the highest points. And so they took it all the way up. So this is like an all-time high for SPY. They took it all the way up. We see that they held on bullish just about all day. And so what time is it now? It is 12:45. If you look at the bottom of my screen, you see Friday, July the 12th, 2024. It is 12:45. So if you was in this trade, you could have started right here and held your bullish trade wherever that you bought, whatever price that you bought at the time. And even though it came down some, you would have lost some. But if you would have held on, you could have took it all the way to the top, and then right here was the best time to sell. Okay, why? Because this is the high, one of the highest price that SPY have ever been. So this would have been a very good time. But even if you would have got out right here, it would have still been a great trade. Okay, but if some probably held on, and then they even had a better trade. And so we see at this point, we see there was a battle right here. The people that held on to their option trade, and most likely they got out right here. Okay, and so when a lot of times when some of the traders get out, in other words, they sell their options, they get out, that gives the bearers a chance to take over. Okay, so now we see that the bears are trying to bring it back down. And what time is it? This is about the end of the day. It is 1:20 p.m. And so this let us know that the bulls held on just about the whole day. Okay, and so as you look at time pass, okay, it was a battle up here. And so, but at 2 o'clock, we know we closed now at 1:55. I'm gonna put my cursor right here on this green candle. At 1:55, we see that the bears took over. Okay, the bears took over. And I am going to move my screen aside so we can see what happened at the end of the day. So we see that the bears had a little struggle right here. But we finally see the EMA 9 crossing over the 21. And so this is how I know that the sellers will take over. It's because the 9 EMA, okay, was crossing over the EMA 21. On another video, I will be talking about how the reason why I have the 9 MA and the 20 MA on my chart. And we see that at 2:30. Now remember, the market closed at 3 o'clock. At 3 p.m. we see that the bears did have a chance to bring it all the way down. Okay, we see that last candle. We see that they had a chance to bring it all the way down, even though we see this green candle came in and tried to bring it back up, but they were not successful. And so we see that last candle at the last minute of the day, which is at 2:55. That's 5. This is the last 5-minute candle. We see that the market closed, okay, with a red candle. Okay, so that will give you an idea that the market is trying to bring it down, but we'll see what's going to happen on Monday. And the market would open back up at 8:30, and so we'll see if the bulls will get a chance to take this market even higher. Okay guys, if you're viewing this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, Enjoy Life with Charlotte Felix. Thank you for viewing, and I appreciate you so much. Okay guys, have a good day. Thank you again.